Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
Tonight, whatever the crap. We'll be talking about The Flash.
Season 3, Episode 7, Killer Frost!
Yeah. So what do you like about this episode?
I don't know. I liked seeing Caitlin as Killer Frost. I mean, you know, she's a villain and everything, but it's still interesting to see all of that and like the powers that she has and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I don't like that she told Barry that he ruined people's lives, but
I mean, he kind of did.
I know.
He didn't just kind of. He did.
I didn't say kind of.
I know. I did.
Okay.
Said he kind of did, and he didn't just kind of. He did.
Yeah, he did. But still, hearing it is like, it sucks.
It does.
I also liked that Wally, you know, I mean, we knew he was going to get his speed back anyway.
Yeah.
But it's still cool to see him being all like vibrating and having speed, so.
Being all what now?
Vibrating.
Uh-huh.
Stop! We're not going there, okay?
I just had to that one time. I mean, then again,
this is a family show.
Cisco told Barry to vibrate.
I'm
Does he get
kidding.
warm?
I mean, our review.
He was laying on the ground vibrating.
I know. I'm not. I
He's
know.
a big red.
I could say
vibrating
something.
person.
I could mention something that I saw on Twitter, but it would be very inappropriate, so I'm not going to.
Okay, show me later.
It had something to do with vibrating and Iris and Barry. Let's just put it
Oh,
that
come
way.
on. We've already went over that one, like, back last season.
Yeah, but somebody's just like, when is he gonna do that?
Talk about a quickie. Oh. So, okay. I like the fact that they're keeping it separate with Caitlin.
Mhm.
That like her abilities have a mind of their own, and she can't control it.
Yeah.
'Cause like, kind of like Magenta.
Mm-hmm.
Like Caitlin now has a split personality,
Yeah.
which comes out when she uses her powers.
Mm-hmm.
So she's back to wearing little cuff things. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But at least we get Caitlin.
So, I mean, it's going to be nice that she's not just going to be completely Killer Frost and that
Yeah.
we're going to have Caitlin and Killer Frost. Because I think that's more of an interesting dynamic than just having one or the other.
Yeah.
Because, like, when she was just Caitlin, all she really did was just, you know, be a doctor. She didn't really have anything that she was doing other than that.
Yeah.
And so having, like, both of them now, it's going to be more exciting and fun to see.
It makes her more interesting.
Yeah.
And,
It gives the character something more to do.
well, not really. I mean, okay. The thing I foresee happening in the crossover event is his bracelets get nicked and they break. And Killer Frost comes out and sides with the aliens. Or she just fights the aliens because she doesn't want to be ruled by aliens or, you know, obliterated by them.
Yeah, but Cisco can just make new cups, right?
Yeah. But you gotta turn the Killer Frost off and turn on the Caitlin Snow
Yeah.
first. I mean, you might be able to just put him on Killer Frost and she turns back. I mean, they are supposed to nullify powers, so...
Yeah. I don't know how it would work if she was Killer Frost and she put them on. It might numb her powers, I don't know.
I mean, it would numb the powers because that's what they're created to do.
Yeah.
But would it switch the personality back?
I don't know.
That's the question.
Probably not. Probably just stop her powers. She'd probably still be Killer Frost.
Yeah. But I thought that was ballsy of Barry. Kill me.
Yeah.
Like
he
had
knew...
the icicle to his heart and everything.
Well, I think that... I don't think he would have done that if he knew that she would have actually done it.
Yeah, like, I mean...
he knew that she couldn't... In her heart of hearts, she could not do that because there
Yeah.
was still Caitlin in her.
Yeah.
So he
she's
knew
still Caitlin.
she would not be capable of doing that to him. That's why he did it.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't do that if...
No, you wouldn't tell somebody, kill me. if you knew that they would actually do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you would legitimately be
mean,
afraid that they would actually kill you.
Unless you thought you were unbeatable. Like, I mean, in those, like, medieval movies and stuff, you know, you have, like, the guys going, kill me. And then they go up and they battle, and it's like, well, I thought I was going to win, but apparently I'm dead.
It's like, in those types of things, though, there's just tragedy all the time. Like, people die all over the place. There's
but I'm saying, you know, there is precedence for saying kill me
I
when
know,
you know they
I know.
won't, or
Yeah.
when you don't know. They will.
Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, that was pretty ballsy of him.
Yeah. I mean, because really he didn't know how much of a hold Killer Frost had on Caitlyn.
True.
Because Killer Frost already shot him in the leg. Was shooting the icicles, killing blows towards both him and Cisco, who had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't really think that he knew for sure that he was able to reach Caitlyn, but it was a chance he was willing to take.
Yeah.
Because he could always move out of the way if Killer Frost was going to be the dominant personality.
True. So I know that, like, what she did was in self-defense, kissing him.
That wasn't self-defense. She could have got up and walked away. They were both laying on the floor.
Yeah.
On the floor.
On the ground.
The road.
The concrete, the asphalt, whatever.
The black stuff.
Asphalt. So, for those of you Snowberry fans, this does not give you any reason to ship them even more.
Yeah, like, okay, she was trying to kill him.
She was trying to kill him, and she was Killer Frost.
Yeah. That wasn't Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Therefore, there is no Snowberry in that. I mean, there's the whole Killer Frost being, like, of snow, because she's ice.
But her last name is Snow.
I know. And that's why, like, okay, like, because ice is snow and snow is ice, and, you know, all that crap, the water thing. But...
the water cycle.
I don't really give a crap.
I know, I'm just making a comment. I'm not making fun of you.
Like, her having ice, being able to possibly create snow itself, does not give you the workaround of saying Snowberry.
Exactly. And somebody on Twitter was like, I like West Allen, but you have to admit that Snowberry has a way better ship name. And I'm like, no, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I don't care.
West Allen Snowberry.
Hey, it's better than Virus.
I know. But, like, Snowberry sounds like something that's edible or drinkable.
True, it does.
It sounds nice.
Yeah.
West Allen is a name.
But it's still the combination of their names, though.
It's the full name.
No, I mean, Snowberry is still
yeah.
the combination of their names.
Yeah.
It's just her last name and his first name. They could have said Snow Allen.
But that doesn't sound good. I wouldn't drink or eat a Snow Allen, would you?
No.
Exactly. A Snowberry. There has to be an item out there somewhere in some game called a Snowberry. If you guys are gamers and you know, put it down in the comments below because I want to know what game it's from.
Hey, there used to, I don't know if they still have it, but there used to be a Bath and Body Works scent called Frosted Snowberry. But it was B-E-R-R-Y, not B-A-R-R-Y. Like berry, like an actual berry.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not saying that it has to be spelled correctly to be what I'm asking you guys
I think it was Snowberry. I don't know. I still have it.
Because I'm pretty sure there's an item out there somewhere in some game. Like, it sounds familiar.
Probably.
So. Yeah.
But anyway.
So, the whole Cisco's not sure about being Barry's friend
Well,
anymore.
because you missed this scene, but, like, she was basically, as Killer Frostberry was trying to help her, and she was basically saying, you made me this way, like, I'm cold because of you, like, if you hadn't created, like, she's like, you hear that, Cisco? He would have been alive if Barry didn't create Flashpoint. And she, like, really, like, emphasized it, and it really got to Cisco.
Yeah.
And so, you know, he's like, it's like bringing up everything again.
Yeah.
And he has to deal with it again.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, I think eventually things will be okay with them.
Yeah.
But right now,
they're
he just
friends,
needs
but-
some space.
Yeah.
So. But I thought he was actually going to say no.
Yeah.
So.
The way, like, his lips were forming.
And the way
right
he
now.
was kind of shaking his head like this, like no, I thought he was going to say no.
Yeah.
So. I was surprised when he said, I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
I
was really surprised. Like, I mean, I was hoping he would say I don't know, because I knew he wasn't going to say yes. But I was hoping he was saying I don't know, but it really looked like he was going to say no,
It
so I
did.
was scared.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, even if he said no, I knew that
Yeah.
he wouldn't stick, that they'd be okay eventually.
True. Oh, just a little side note. Kevin Smith directed this episode. This is the second episode that he's directed of the show. The first one he did was Runaway Dinosaur in season 2, which was one of the best episodes of the season.
The one where we went inside the Speed Force?
Yes. And so, I mean, if he was directing it, there was guaranteed to be something great with Barry and Iris because he's a big fan of them.
There was 2 great things with
Yes,
Barry and Iris.
there was. So...
Because it was his second episode. Imagine next season when he does his third episode, there'll be 3 great scenes with him.
And even though there was not, like, no really, like, big kisses or anything like that, just what was said was what was special.
Yeah.
And...
what she said to him and
yeah,
what he said
like,
to her.
just being the voice of reason and just proving once again that she's, like, his lightning rod and she's always there for him. And she's the one that truly believes in him always. And
Yeah.
all of that stuff. So, you know, I liked that she said what she said.
Yeah, I mean, and it was true. Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't have known whether or not Caitlin was gonna eventually
Exactly.
manifest her
Or whether
abilities.
Dante would die in, like, an accident or something.
Yeah, it's just he died earlier than he might would have.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
she understood. She's like, you were hurting. You did it.
Yeah, if Cisco had the abilities and both his parents died, he'd do it.
Yeah.
If his parents cared
I mean,
about him.
seriously,
But-
it was a human thing to do.
Yeah.
He was so distraught and so hurt over everything that had happened that he had to find some way to fix it. And yeah, he screwed things up by doing that, but he was able to have both of his parents for like 3 months in this alternate reality.
Yeah.
And, you know, nobody is able to have that in reality. So, you know, the fact that he was able to do that for that amount of time.
It is probably, I mean, I wouldn't know because both of my parents are alive. but,
Yeah.
like, is probably, I mean, I would imagine that if both parents are loving, then, I mean, that's the big part there. If both parents are loving, I mean, I'd assume even if both parents aren't, that some children might still want both parents.
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, it's what every child who doesn't have both parents wants. They want both their parents. And
Yeah.
if they lose both of them, then it's like you desperately want them back. So you wouldn't not do anything within your power to get that.
Exactly. And I mean, also, I just really liked the Flashpoint episode. I mean, I know it was one episode, but it just the whole like Barry and Iris story in that episode was like my favorite. So I really enjoyed that. But there was apparently like this one quote that Kevin Smith said about it. He's like, if I could, I would just have like a 20-page like script of just like Barry and Iris talking and like watching Stranger Things. And I was like, yes.
Ooh, nice. Very, very nice.
That's funny. I mean, Netflix and chill.
Right? But, the whole, Wally thing with when they got him out, like, he was vibrating at the high, like, he couldn't stop vibrating really fast.
Yeah.
So, that I was kind of worried about that, like if he was gonna go too fast, because like what I've kind of talked about, I don't know if I've talked about it on here, but the thing I've talked about with you, like at the end of season, okay, Young Justice, spoiler alert for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
But when the Flash and Impulse and Kid Flash are running, the two related ones, which is Barry and Impulse, which is not his actual name, that's his Flash name, which is Barry's distant in the future grandson.
Bart Allen, right?
I think it's Bart, yeah. They run faster than Kid Flash, than Wally West. And, or Wally. They run faster than him. And I don't know if it's West, per se. But they run faster than Wally. Mm-hmm. And Wally takes all the electricity from the Speed Force, and it makes him disappear. Mm-hmm. And we're led to believe he's dead. But there's call for in the comics in which a speedster is struck by the Speed Force like that's kind of destructive, and it's made to appear that they've died, or that they just run way too fast, or they vibrate at such a high frequency that their body can't stay within the normal realm anymore, in which they get stuck in the Speed Force.
Okay.
And so I was kind of worried that was going to happen to Wally tonight, because I was like, we just had a Speed Force dominant episode last season.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say we ain't gonna have one this season, because there's so much about the Speed Force that we don't know and we don't understand, and they don't know or understand. Like, they hardly even comprehend the Speed Force, and they've known about it since season 1. And so it's like, I know that we kind of have to keep having those type of episodes, which I'm excited about. I want to learn more about the Speed Force, but like, I don't know if I want Wally to get stuck in the Speed Force. Especially since he just got his powers.
Yeah. Well, on the episode that's the Christmas episode, which airs on December 6th, it said that Barry goes to Earth 3 to talk to, like, Jay Garrick, I think, because, like, he's still dealing with the whole Savitar thing. Because it's like, with Alchemy and Savitar still looming threats, Barry is unable to focus on the Christmas holiday, and especially his relationship with Iris. Determined to stop Savitar, Barry goes to Earth 3 to get advice from Jay Garrick. Wally wants to help Barry fight Savitar and reveals that he's been training with HR, which doesn't go over well with Barry. As Cisco faces his first Christmas without his brother Dante, old wounds are reopened.
Again!
So that's what it says for that.
Okay, well.
Yeah. And then it's off until January. After
so we got 2 more episodes?
We have the crossover and then the one after that, which is the Christmas one.
Okay. So you get 2 more weeks of us before we get a break.
Yeah, the episode 10, it will come back on January 24th.
So I want to say one thing. I called it. Okay, I might not have called it on video here with you guys.
I think a lot of people suspected that he was.
Yeah, but I did call it.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people already suspected that he was going to be Alchemy.
Yes. Okay, I'm not saying they didn't.
but you called it for the first time on here.
I don't know if I called it on here.
I had a feeling. I
texted you.
I was surprised, and a lot of people were saying it, so I thought he might be, but I wasn't completely sure. So when it actually happened, I was like, "Whoa!"
See, I wasn't completely sure if it was gonna be him, or if it was like a split personality, like it kind of looks like it's going to be, or if it was gonna be the second incarnation of Alchemy, in which it was a twin.
But a lot of people knew that, like. People are like, they're like, Tom Felton can't be on something and not be a villain. Like, seriously, he's Draco Malfoy. Like,
that's what we said at the beginning of the season. First episode, we said he can't be on it if he ain't gonna be evil. And he's evil.
Yeah.
He is Dr. Alchemy. Which, means that there's a husk out there that is his.
Okay, so I know that we kind of already touched on the West Allen thing, but a lot of people were saying that, like, her saying, and you don't have to be about him, you know, not being able to do it without her, is foreshadowing her, like, disappearing or something.
Oh, I have no doubt that she'll disappear.
So, yeah.
Like, there's gonna be an episode where Iris West disappears, and it's gonna be a big humbug. But for all you stupid people who say she's gonna die, like, she's not gonna die.
No, she's not.
That would end the show. Like,
It would. I would stop watching.
There's no Flash without Iris.
Exactly. He freaking
no Barry Flash.
He
without
freaking
Iris.
said that in the previous episode.
I mean, it's not just because, like, that's what he said, but, like, seriously.
No, I know, but
There
like
is none.
when he emphasizes it, it only makes it more, you know,
Mm-hmm.
more real.
Yeah.
He's like, whether or not you realize it, there is no Flash without Iris West.
Exactly. Like, it's just, okay, there are Flashes without Iris West.
There is no
There's no Barry Flash.
Allen Flash without
Without
Iris
Iris
West.
So, like, that's a thing.
Yeah.
And you can't take that away.
Nope. Even Caitlyn spewed cold hard facts. He's got Iris, and that's his happy ending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
And only evil people don't get their happy ending.
It's true. Look at Once Upon a Time.
Exactly.
I
I mean, the Beast doesn't get Belle after all.
well,
Who knew?
Rumple's being a jackass. I'm sorry, but
well,
he
he's
is.
evil.
I know.
Evil doesn't get a happy ending.
He's how should I put this? He is working with the evil queen right now.
Well, yeah.
Like, they've been kissing.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Um,
But anyway, yeah. It just proves that villains don't get their happy ending.
yeah. And I'm proud of Barry for what he did,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, what the hell is he gonna do with the rest of his day? He quit.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I mean, is he gonna be the Flash full time? Like, he's gonna go
Well,
save kittens from trees?
You know,
Like,
he could actually become, you know, like, be able to work there again, because maybe once he finds out that Julian is alchemy,
Yeah.
like, he'll be able to get his job back eventually or something.
Yeah, I mean, like, once that comes out, then he can, like, get his job
If
back.
he wants it.
I mean, I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
Because it helps him figure out what's going on, because Julian doesn't share anything with even Joe.
Well,
So.
see, there's another reason why he wanted him to quit. It's not just because of Caitlyn.
It's because he wants his own lair.
He wants to be able to do what he's going to do in secret and not have anybody else trying to be, you know, finding stuff out.
Draco doesn't want to share his lair anymore. He wants his own lair.
Because he's a Slytherin.
Exactly. And what do all Slytherins want? They want their own lair so they can cook up their own evil mastermind thingy-majiggers and defeat the good guy. But that's not gonna happen, because Barry's the good guy.
Yeah, well, it didn't happen in Harry Potter either.
But he didn't side with the bad guy in Harry Potter.
I know, but Gryffindor wasn't defeated, is what I'm saying.
I know.
They're the good ones.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so...
he ended up being a semi-good guy because he didn't fight on the bad side. He fought with the good guys for a little bit.
True. I just like that she told him, she's like, you know, you're not God. You just need to stop taking this on yourself because, like, other people around here need you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And then at the end when she's like, this lab is your life, he's like, you're my life.
Yeah. You're my life.
Without any
All of you
hesitation,
are.
he just said it. He's like, you're my life.
And
Both of you.
then he's like, both of you. All of you. Caitlyn and
Yeah.
Cisco. And I'm like, don't say HR. Like, he's just weird. Like, I want him gone. I want Earth 2 Harrison Wells to come back, and I want Wally and Jesse to be Flash lovers, and, like, yes!
She'll
They-
come back eventually.
She's gonna be so happy that he's got the Street Force now. Like, I can't wait.
They can be
see that.
speedsters together.
They can. I'm not going there again.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I knew by looking at your face that you were thinking dirty stuff.
You guys can't tell me you weren't. Okay. They can go running together.
Stop.
Okay. So maybe he'll visit her.
Maybe.
And there could be 2 flashes on her. But maybe we'll get 3 flashes for the crossover.
Maybe. I'm sure Wally wants to help. Like, I think seriously, I didn't watch it, but there was like a Q&A thing that was done.
Yeah.
And Grant Gustin said apparently that, like, in one scene there's like 17 different characters in one scene.
Well, you have Sarah, Heatwave, Dr. Palmer. You have Citizen Steel. You have,
Who the heck is Citizen Steel?
the new guy.
On Legends?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The new guy on Legends. Who's a historian.
Nice.
Right? So he actually knows what they're walking into. It's like, what happened on this day? Blah, blah, blah. Just
Kinda like
Lucy
Timeless.
in Timeless.
Yeah.
And I remembered her name.
Good job.
Okay, so we have Sarah, Dr. Palmer, Citizen Steel, Heatwave, the two people that make up, so Stein and Jackson. We have Felicity, Diggle. Okay, Felicity, Diggle, Oliver, Wild Dog, Mr. Terrific. Okay, so I'm on 11 now. Okay, Mr. Terrific. And the girl that joined them.
Hawk Girl?
No. And I don't know if they'll be joining the Hawk people. And then that's all. Okay, that's 12.
Then Barry.
And then you have Barry, Kara, Iris, Wally.
Because Iris is going to be a part of this crossover.
Yeah.
There's no way that she can't not be a part of this crossover. Seriously.
Cisco, Caitlin, that's...
So nobody has the right to complain that Iris isn't getting time in the crossover because she's going to be a part of it.
Cisco,
Maybe not a part of, like, the
Caitlin.
fighting stuff where they get together and fight the aliens, but she will have some part in it.
So all of those people are going to have some part in probably being... I mean, except for Felicity. So, yeah, that does make 17 people standing there fighting.
Yeah.
17 people with either a hero complex or actual superhuman ability.
Yeah.
Out there fighting. That does make 17.
Well, there, like you said, there's probably not going to be a whole lot going on in the crossover with Supergirl. Because it's its own world and its own kind of separate story. But Flash and Arrow and Legends will definitely have stuff.
Yeah.
So.
The crossover's next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've been telling them in all the videos that, you know, we're going to try as hard as we can to get all 4 of them done, but it depends on our schedule. So.
Yeah. If we can't get the last 2 Arrow and Legends done the night of, then like I still like it's still the same story. So like it's almost like the Flash and Supergirl are continued.
Yeah.
So therefore it still falls under the tree of we need to review it.
Yeah.
So it will get done somehow.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe, if it's not done on the night of those episodes, then there'll be, like, a lump sum episode, like, review, or...
Because, I mean, you're behind on Arrow anyway, so.
I'm not, like, yeah, but I'm done doing those reviews. I can't, like, I said that on Supergirl last week. I think it was last week. I'm done with, I mean, I'm not done watching Arrow, but, it's one of our lowest rated viewed shows, reviews, and I really don't have time because I'm working a lot of nights right now, which is kind of obvious if you guys have been watching the reviews recently.
And I mean, like I said, I have a class on Wednesdays. It doesn't get out until 7:10, and it takes me like 35 to 40 minutes to get home.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to have very much time before I get home before the episode comes on.
Yeah, like...
So, I mean, I will try to make sure that I watch it when it starts, but...
So, like, unless I work that night next week for Arrow,
I'll do it.
then, like, I'll join you if I'm not working.
Yeah.
If I am working, then I will watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whether or not I'm caught up, I'll watch that because it's a continuation of the story.
Yeah.
And...
Because, I mean, I'm usually free in the evenings regardless.
Mhm.
So, I mean, if you're working, I'll still get the other two done.
Yeah.
If you're not able to.
Yeah, it's just that, like, they might have some stuff from... that would confuse you.
Yeah.
And so I want to be able to be here to explain things. Like, not just to you, but
Yeah.
so that you're not confusing them. I mean, you guys probably won't get confused, but you'd be like, I know how it is when I'm watching a video and I know more than the people talking to me about the show.
Plus, it's
So-
hard to keep track of all the names of everybody.
I think I just did a very good job.
I mean, we were talking about that through text. Like,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, it is.
I was, like,
but-
screwing up so bad on the Supergirl review. Like, I could not remember John's name.
the man that John took over.
Yeah,
Hank Henshaw is Jean, which is Martian Manhunter.
exactly. I just called him Green Martian Guy because I couldn't remember his name. And I'm like, Green Martian Guy who's now becoming White Martian Guy. So-
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I'm sure most people have seen Supergirl. Anyway, this is a spoils channel, so you know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So we got all that going on.
Yeah.
Anything that we need to talk about besides the fact that we're close to 50?
Yeah,
you guys,
I mentioned that on the Supergirl review yesterday. I just said, you know, I think we're at 48 now, so like, yeah, we need 2 more,
Yeah.
and like
and subscribe and share us so that your friends can subscribe. So
I will share. I will try to share the video on Twitter, so like if people see it on there, then they can share it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I've said repeatedly, you know, give us suggestions. If you don't give us anything, then we'll just do something, whatever it is that we do. It might not be right away, but we will do something.
Yeah.
So even if it's like separate videos where we answer questions or whatever it is. So yeah.
And if you've stuck around this long, then I want to say hello to my gamer friend who just subscribed, became the 48th subscriber.
Yay!
Night something or other.
Thank you for subscribing.
It is I. I told you. So, night something or other, like, yeah. So,
Woo-hoo!
hi.
Shout out.
Yeah. Told you to call me Raven. Because I'm a Raven.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, just shout out to anybody of my friends that watch this. So like Andrea or Heather or whatever. I mean, Heather doesn't watch The Flash, but Andrea does. So if you watch it, shout out to you. Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to do that because you were being a creeper in the chat room, so I was just gonna say hi.
Well, that's awesome that you're our 48 subscribers, so
Yeah.
thank you. I hope you enjoy our reviews.
Yeah.
If you watch the shows. Even if you don't, I hope you enjoy our videos and they make you laugh.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, if any of you guys actually play League of Legends, you can find me on there. And I'll play a game or two with you. Just let me know that you guys are a fan of our review channel, and look me up. I'm a Lenobia Vow. No spaces. L and V are capitalized.
Nice. I'm not a gamer.
So, yeah. Anything that you want to say?
Nope, I'm done.
Okay, I'm done too. So I guess
Until next time,
time,
keep believing in the impossible.